Former teen mom star Jenelle Evans is gloating about taking people down. She has a history of airing her frustrations, grievances, and dirty laundry over social media. Now, she is happily getting revenge, but how is she doing so? Keep reading for more details. It looked like Jenelle Evans was going to get a fresh start when she left her marriage to David Eason. She had custody of her son, Jace again, and was ready to start over in a new state. It was between Florida and Las Vegas, but she ended up choosing the latter. Furthermore, Jenelle was welcomed back by MTV after being let go in 2019. She ended up on the last season of Teen Mom, the next chapter which followed her looking at new locations for her family and finally choosing Vegas. It did not hurt that her new love interest, August Keene, lived there and was ready and willing to help her. The two got involved in a very toxic romance, with the cops being called and CPS allegedly investigating the situation. In the process, David tried to break into her home and had to wear an ankle monitor, plus she sent her son, Kaiser, to live with his grandma. That was short-lived, but amid all of this, MTV stopped filming with Jenelle, leaving her hanging. She was back and forth with August until they officially split, and she threw allegations at him while her divorce was dismissed. Now, she is ready for revenge, but how is she going about this? Jenelle Evans revealed that her Twitter/X account had been suspended. In a follow-up, she asks whose account can she get deactivated next. She seemed overly excited and proud about this challenge, but fans did not take kindly to her behavior. It made its way to a Reddit thread where her behavior was discussed. Jenelle once again proves what a child she is. Then she gloats over that childish behavior because she can't stand anyone calling her out or saying something she doesn't like. The teen mom follower who left the above comment also added that Jenelle Evans' behavior does not make her look cool. Rather, it makes her look pathetic, but she does not realize that. Others noted that she could easily make a new account and continue blasting everyone. As if you can't just create a new one and continue talking. She's 14 in a 30-year-old body. It's so sad that this is what she finds her power and pride, and she would cry for days if her accounts got deleted. She acts like a bratty teenager, always out for revenge. Some noted that she needs to stop focusing so much on social media and seeking revenge and focus on her children. This has been a big issue as followers wonder where her kids are and have immense concerns for them. What do you think of Jenelle getting so publicly excited over the prospect of taking people down? More so, will she ever grow up, or is this just who she is? Jenelle Evans' ex August Keene is telling all about his relationship with the teen mom star this week. After claiming she stuck him with a medical bill for her 15-year-old son that she refuses to pay, now he's sharing another concerning story about Jace. Apparently, Jenelle reportedly made him drive her around when she was too drunk and high to drive herself, and Jace doesn't have a license or even a learner's permit. According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, August posted a message about Jenelle on TikTok on Wednesday that seems to have since been deleted. He claimed that the night Jenelle had Jace drive her to his house, when they arrived, she broke the frames off of his door. How about you tell people the truth, how you were so drunk and high that you made JC drive you to my house at 4 a.m., 45 minutes away, and he bragged to me about doing 120 miles per hour the whole way to my house while you laughed, August said. Unsurprisingly, Jenelle isn't happy that August has been talking about her and her children publicly. Though her account on X, formerly Twitter, is now private, Oak magazine reported that on Tuesday night, she took to the platform to address his claims. Worry about your own daughter, constantly getting into fistfights and arrested, she tweeted. Where's her dad? Nowhere to be found, because you were never involved in her life and told me that yourself. Go be a father to your own kids and leave mine alone. They didn't like you to begin with. Calling him a grown baby man, Jenelle added, be a man and handle your own bills. It's a simple phone call, bro. And get me off the car loan you couldn't finance by yourself." In a statement to Oak, in response to Janelle's tirade, August shared, "A relationship with you is seriously impossible. You have no growth in you, no change in you. You know dang well that the only time the kids are happy with you is when you're buying them things. You want to bring up children. That's a battle you will lose, so I suggest you keep kids out of your mouth when you speak about me." Along with claiming he spent their early relationship caring for her while she required a wheelchair, August added, "Neither me or the kids ever saw Jenelle much in the house, because she was always locked away in the closets doing drugs by herself for hours and hours every single day. It's her daily ritual. We couldn't do anything as a family because she can't function without a substance. It got so old, so fast. It was lame and seriously such a huge waste of quality time. It's impossible to know what really went on between Jenelle and August behind closed doors, but at this point, it doesn't sound like the drama is going to die down anytime soon." Your move, Jenelle? Mackenzie McKee came back on Teen Mom after an era. She was one of the OG teen moms, but now she has new issues. Mackenzie and Josh were together for 12 years, but they decided to part ways after almost a decade and a half. The couple shares 3 kids and they share custody. However, in the recent episode of Teen Mom, Mackenzie talked to her kids and her fiance about taking full custody. Mackenzie revealed that Josh ignores all her kids, and it pains her. Before their split, they decided on custody, and she wanted Josh to be a part of their lives. Gannon, her eldest kid, shared that his dad ignored his 2 siblings and did not return their calls and messages. The 2 younger ones feel bad about it. Josh has completely stopped talking to them, but he calls Gannon on his own. Teen Mom star Mackenzie has been trying to have a baby with Arsenio Hall for a few years. She has 3 children from her past marriage. However, it is difficult for her to conceive naturally, so she has opted for IVF. Mackenzie recently underwent an egg revival procedure, and maybe it is working for her. Fans recently spotted a baby bump in her TikTok video. They all feel that she is already pregnant. If it's true, it will be a delight for her and her fans. Mackenzie McKee has moved on in her life with Arsenio Hall. The duo lives with her 3 kids. In the recent episode, she told Hall that she was really disappointed by her former partner. Josh has always been a disappointing partner and father, but now he is doing the same again. They had decided to split responsibilities earlier, but he just met the kids twice a year, on Christmas and in the summer. Moreover, she and Hall have to transport the kids. Josh puts in no effort for the kids, and it's frustrating for her. If she is going to look after them, she should have full custody of them. She asks her kids if they have spoken to their father lately. Her 2 youngest children, Jaxie and Bronx, revealed that Josh does not respond to their calls and messages. Jaxie added that Josh calls Gannon, but Gannon backed Jaxie's claims and said that they should not trust Josh. Very early on in his life, he realized that his dad was not a man of his word. Bronx further added that Josh was supposed to attend his cheerleading play, but he canceled at the last minute. Mackenzie was irritated that she told Hall that she wanted to do something that would make Josh regret his actions. Later, Mackenzie talked to Brenna and shared that she wanted to take full custody of her kids. DeJesus warned her not to open the can of worms. Once she submits the petition, there will be a lengthy legal procedure and many attorneys. However, Mackenzie is set on talking to a lawyer and seeing what can be done. Teen Mom star Ryan Edwards and Mackenzie Standifer's problems don't seem to end. They are already at loggerheads over custody of their kids and house, and now the letter called 911 over Edwards. It has already been 2 years since Ryan and Mackenzie Standifer filed for divorce. The court finally allowed Ryan to inventory the property. However, the entire journey is drama-filled, and it seems like it will only escalate further with time. Mackenzie recently called 911 on Ryan Edwards' planned visit to the home. His parents were also with him, but that did not help the situation. Previously, Mackenzie did not even allow him into the house, but the judge allowed him. In true teen mom fashion, nothing here is going as planned. Read on to know what exactly happened. Ryan Edwards' life is one of a kind. He shares 2 kids with his estranged wife, Mackenzie. They were previously fighting for custody, and now the court has ordered him to pay high support. According to court documents, Edwards has officially been ordered to pay Standifer $1,553 monthly for their 2 children. The amount is not final, as the case is still ongoing. Moreover, Ryan said that he has a massive debt on his head, so the amount may vary. Ryan apparently owes $18,000 on 1 or more Capital One credit cards and a loan equaling $320,000 with Rocket Mortgage. Mackenzie previously accused Ryan of not paying child support for 2 years. If proven in that case, he must pay the entire amount at once. Ryan Edwards and Mackenzie's issues have taken a new turn. They are heading for a divorce but have not yet divided their marital property. In court, Ryan accused Standifer of keeping him away from the marriage property and his goods, including sentimental items. The judge ordered Standifer to allow Edwards into the home to inventory his property. Per the order, he can appear at the property upon an agreed-upon date. Standifer lived up to the end of the bargain, but Edwards did not. Ryan didn't inform Mackenzie and her father when he visited. Ryan and his parents came to the property without informing them. Although Mackenzie's father was present to oversee them, he could not shadow all 3 of them. Previously, the court designated Mackenzie's dad to be on site when Ryan comes in. The diva was overseas when the latter and his family came in. They did not inform them beforehand, thus causing all the mess. Mackenzie called 911 after hearing from her father that Ryan was on the premises. The diva wanted to take precautions for her father and the property. Back in February 2023, she accused Ryan of trashing their property. Apparently, Edwards entered the house when Mackenzie was out. He appended several furniture pieces, wrote disturbing messages on the walls, and defecated on the floor. It is still not clear what will happen to Edwards, but it is clear that their battle will not end anytime soon. It seems like Ryan is in more trouble now.